All right. Hey, everybody. Today is Monday, December 22nd, 2025. Happy holidays. All right. So on this video, I'm going to talk about 2025, how I have reflected on it, and I will do a bit of a recap as far as, deals and transactions that transpired throughout the year. And it was definitely an interesting one. I was just talking with my pops, and a lot of people are probably in agreement that 2025 in general was a rather challenging one, especially in real estate. But hey, we're still at it. We're still here, breathing, alive, living, moving forward. So that's a blessing in and of itself. And so, in the holiday spirit, it's definitely important to show some gratitude. I'm grateful for y'all, my listeners, my audience. I'm grateful for the clients and the partners and the associates that I've been able to assist via real estate investing or real estate in general throughout my career. And so, let's get into it. I brought some notes today. 2025 was definitely an interesting one. When I think back, I think 2025 was the year of transitions and exposure, okay? 2025, and I'm just gonna go through a list of things that I think of when I think about this year, all right? So 2025, the year of cutting back and releasing what no longer serves me, okay? 2025, the year of leaving without saying goodbye. And I found out from someone I met that's also known as an Irish goodbye, okay? 2025, the year of filling up my own cup first, okay? And I know some of y'all are gonna relate with these for sure. Last one, 2025, the year of truly learning to become my own best friend, okay? So, I talk about real estate, investing, capital operations, and strategy. But I think this year especially is forced a lot of us to check ourselves and figure out what's most important and reprioritize and shift gears and pivot. Really, over the last handful of years, it's been that way, but I think a lot of things have come to a head this year, okay? So as far as transactions went this year, my overall volume was rather low. And that was definitely on purpose, because a couple years ago, it got to a point where I had 13 different entities and I think 5 different business partners. And I was doing a lot, all at the same time, from the sales as a real estate broker to the renovation projects that I was overseeing for my own investments and my clients' investments. I had a property management company with a couple partners. We were looking to grow. I had my own brokerage, which is part of the sales aspect. And then I was also doing a bit of coaching, advising, or consulting along with that. And then I ended up getting into the lending space, and it got to be overwhelming at times, and it just, there's no way I could have been able to do all that and continue doing it in a manner that I think would be beneficial. So a couple years ago, I made a decision like, hey, I'm gonna cut back. And so it's been a process these last several months of working through that, attempting to dissolve entities, ending partnerships, ending relationships, and then tying up some loose ends, okay? So, going from 13 different entities down to 7, and now I have 5 companies, okay? And I'm probably gonna cut that back even more, down to maybe 3 or 4 entities, okay? And so, this year, I think I closed, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 transactions. One of them was a big one. And I did a mini series. If you've been tracking, you may have seen some of those videos where I walked away from 2 of those companies that I mentioned before and 6 properties. And so that was something that I'd been working on for 2 years, and it was a huge relief. Okay, the other transactions, I count that as one transaction, even though it was 6 properties and some other stuff going on in there. I count it as one transaction. Okay, the others were a combination of referrals. Okay, I referred out 3 transactions that closed successfully. I refinanced one of my investment properties. Okay, so that's another transaction. We sold 2 seller finance homes. Okay, and then I completed 2 loans with my lending partner. Okay, so those are the 9. And looking back, I mean, a lot of it was just regrouping, taking a step back, filling up my own cup, as I mentioned before, and really just taking some time to reflect and spend more time with family. Definitely been more focused on my health and overall well-being, and making plans for 2026 and beyond. Okay, so I'm ideally to keep it somewhat short today. I hope everybody has a wonderful holiday season. Merry Christmas is just a few days away. And keep us in mind. Again, we're here in the Kansas City market, helping investors. That's our main thing. And we also help everyday home buyers and home sellers too. Okay, so if you have a need, if you want to learn more about how we've been able to make certain things happen through these last few years, or if you want to know where we see opportunities going forward, feel free to reach out. All right, thanks for tuning in, y'all. Happy holidays again. Peace.